Hello everybody, welcome back to the Racers Driving League for Season 12, round number 2, the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix here at Imola. Really excited for tonight's race. I'm your host as always, Zach RC, bringing you all the action. I'm really looking forward to getting this one underway. Got one shy of a full grid tonight, but hopefully we'll still get a pretty good race out of it. And we've got the first car making its way out on the track, one of the Alfa Romeos here. We'll see who that is in just a moment here. And the first out on track is Fergus in the Alfa Romeo. Imola is still relatively new to the F1 game. Of course, but we give them plenty of time now for these drivers to really get the hang of it, and hopefully they'll give us a very exciting race. So qualifying already underway for those of you who are new to Formula 1. Qualifying, you get 18 minutes in our case to set the fastest time you can, and whoever sets the fastest time starts first in the race tonight. Fergus on his outlap, this run not being timed just yet. Full 6-2, nice and careful here. Early on the brakes, very careful on the exit of that corner there, make sure not to spin out. I do admit I've fallen prey to that once or twice in the past. Making way through the chicane, nice and close to those yellow curves going over. Fergus there. We've got PJ Coward behind him from McLaren, who's also on his outlap. Lucky Lambert and Haas on his outlap as well. On Fergus now, right on board with him here for a full lap of the resurgence. Open the DRS and go towards the line. Start the time to run. There we go, behind the timer. Now on its way down the main straight. Nice and fast racing speed, just under 200 miles an hour. When he reaches 200 down the main straight, back to turn 1. Just short 199 through chicanes here. Oh, he's got a little bit spread out one of those last two points there, managed to get away with it. So he's still going nice and easy through the next chicane. Be careful braking here, make sure it's full brake to gravel on the outside of the exit. Got a yellow flag in sector 3, that's one of the Mercedes cars by the looks of it. Got to down again, I believe that was Fergus. Through the lap, nice on down here, nice and sleeping. Taking a decent speed, but down towards that corner while he will come through the right hander and to the left hander. Nice and smooth there. Oh, a bit over the curbs there. Not the nicest of exits, but still okay nonetheless. Down the straight he flies. Trying up slightly. Oh, he's like totally being invalidated, and that's not good. We're still going to follow him around for the rest of the lap. For a ceiling track against Fergus's. After being eliminated, Callad's slowed up. His lap's also invalidated. Track limits could be a problem in tonight's session. Fergus makes it into the last two corners now. Opens up the DRS again, no doubt he'll go again. Now it's at the time, he makes his way back to the pit. Callan will keep choosing to go again. He makes his way for the last corner. Staying out, he'll go for another lap. So as of now, no one has set a lap time. Here comes. Here comes Lucky for the last corner. He set the first valid time, 1 minute 15.377. Not too bad a start for a Haas driver. Blue flag's taking effect now as he lets the Williams car through. One of the Haas cars was on the track. I think that was JB. I'm not entirely sure. Big time there. Haas car one behind the other. Yellow flag is X3. That is the other Alfa Romeo, South Blaze, our winner last time in Bahrain. That time's been invalidated, so he's slowing up to save the tyres. Will he go for another run, or will he go for another run? Of course, the winner of the first Grand Prix of the season in Bahrain, only just over the two Williams cars of BJ and Paris, who came remarkably close after the Alfa Romeo driver spun on the penultimate lap. He managed to hold on and take the victory here, so he leads the Drivers' Championship. Looking to defend that championship lead going into tonight's race. So of course, Williams, with the second and third place finishes, did indeed take the lead of the Constructors' Championship. They lead Alfa Romeo by 33 points to 25. Of course, another 25 points on offer for tonight's victory as Paris, speaking of Williams, goes fastest. And now as BJ also going faster, 1 minute 15 times within a tenth of each other. Various stuff from the two Williams drivers, one after the other. And I'll tell you what, they'll be wanting to protect that championship lead as much as they can. Potentially one of them take the victory tonight. Look out for them. And here comes Self Landlord making his way through in the Alpha Tower. He sets the new fastest time by almost a second. 1 minute 14.2. A full 8 tenths in front. Exactly 8 tenths in front of the Williams of BJ. Webbsy in the Red Bull has an invalid lap, so nothing new. Sorry, not nothing new. Nothing to do much about here. JB just started his first time now. Looking up to flat spike the tyres. Oh, and Paris loses a bit out of the last out of the chicane there. Luigi's friends have left the session. He's disconnected there, so hopefully we'll get him back as soon as we can. Alex goes 5th right now. 15.4. Still 1.2 seconds off the top time in the Aston Martin. There's only one Aston Martin in the race tonight. That's couldn't make it. Yellow flag here in sector 3. It's one of the Alpines and one of the Alpinaris. That was Ben 357 Lim, and I believe that may have that one may have been Landlord behind him. He's slowing up. I'm assuming he'll go for another lap. Back to the pits for him in the Alpha Tower. As Luigi's Fenton's back. JB goes 4th here, 1 minute 15.3, just over a second off. It's his teammate Lucky Lambert who runs 5th. Just under 11 minutes to go now in the session, and half of the grid have set times. If the valid lap still wouldn't have fast enough, 1 minute 16.9. That would have placed him in 9th place, if I'm not mistaken. Alvar goes 4th fast, 1 minute 15.1. Very good time from the Ferrari man there. And there goes Fergus, who goes 2nd. 1 minute 15.039. Only 100th in front of BJ and Williams. Yellow flag sector 2. That's blue flags. JB letting the Alpine through. So but now that it's still Landlord on top, and if things stay the same, he'll be starting on the front row for today's race. As Zach Sherman joins the session a tad late, but better late than never. So hopefully we'll be able to get him in, and he'll be able to set his first time of the session. Of course, he didn't do too badly in his first race last time out. An 8th place finish plus the fastest lap in Bahrain, so not too bad for him. Could be hoping for more of the same, or potentially even better than that over the course of the Imola. Landlord now out for his second flying run. JB into the pits. Lucky now on that lap. Things are very close here in tonight's race of driving session. He started that lap. Down towards the first corner. As that's Dam and the other Alpha Tower making about his first time. While his teammate also has started that lap. Ethan was a 10th up at one time. He was 100th up on his last time. Sorry, on his sector 2 time. He was 10th up there. Here he goes, making his way through sector 3 now. He thinks nice and easy. There could be another chance of improving to get inside the top 10. So the last corner, he comes back towards the line. Is it going to be enough? Oh no, he's making his way into the pits. Going away with a good lap, just for taking the tyres. Webbsy goes 11 for 1 minute 15.6. Pope in the meantime is on 2nd place. The second driver to set a time within the 1 minute 14s. course, Pope, the current drivers' champion there, the best of starts to his season. Last time out in Bahrain as Lucky goes in second place. Of course, Pope failed to score points in the first round. So his title defence not quite off yet, but hopefully tonight he'll be able to really get back on it and showcase some of the talent that got him the title in the last round, in the last season. Of course, Pope missed the most recent race in the Takeover Racing League last Thursday in Australia. If you guys haven't checked that one out, then make sure to do so after you finish watching this one. Pope makes his way into pits here, satisfied with third place for the time being, outperforming his teammate. He went 9th, he went a whole second up on his last time. Harris is making his way over the line to start a run. Yellow flag, that's one of the Mercedes cars. Curtis is out of the session. As South Place goes fastest, our last winner in Bahrain goes fast, 1 minute 14.0. The times now starting to crumble like dominoes as we move towards the latter stages of the session. But what a lap there from South Place. Hopefully we'll get to be able to see what's the Curtis here. At least what the car looks like. Where is he? He's just missed it. He's despawned the worst possible time. Alex goes third. Zach Sherman now into the session. He's making it out for his first run. Ben makes his way into pit 2. Sector 3 here, as it's BJ not too far behind. Oh, he's lost it at the last corner. He's on the gravel there, and that could be crucial. And he comes into the pit. The run is over for him. Will BJ have any more luck? He will, but it's not good enough for a better time. And he's invalidated the lap, so he comes into the pits. Ethan still in 14th here. He's just the line behind the two Williams cars. Zach Sherman, like I say, now in the session on his first out lap. No flag takes 3, that's one of the Alfa Romeos. That's place slowing up. When he goes for another run or when he comes to pits, he's pitting. Over the line, of course, he set a decent time earlier. Hopefully it'll be important to improve on that as we enter the final 5 minutes of this qualifying session. Very nice to sector 1, but the two Ferraris times with Luigi Sven out there on medium tyres, so I won't be getting as much kick out of them. He's off the gravel a bit there, that could jeopardise his first part of his lap. He's a whole half second down on his best sector 1 time. Slowing up here, has the lap been jeopardised? I feel the lap is ended before it really got going. Sector 2, wouldn't surprise me if he made it this time. So as of now, only 5 drivers have set times within the 1 minute 14s. South Blaze almost set time within the 1 minute 13s, that's why he's currently on pole position. South Landlord in second place for AlphaTauri, Alex third, Lucky fourth, and Pope in 5th place. All 5 of those drivers now on the pits will be assuming that most likely we'll see quite a few drivers going up for one last run. Ball towards the line now, he's having another go. Thanks for slowing up, 6 seconds down on his best time. He's got a clean track in front of him here. He'll be the first driver to set a time when everyone else makes their way through. Start to sector 1 and be careful. Keep things out of gravel this time. That's a better time, he's a 10th up. Great stuff there from the Ferrari driver who is looking to improve on 9th place. 3 minutes to go. I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing more drivers making their way out for one last attempt beat the pole time. Alvar nice and smooth through Imola, and towards the end of section 2, what's going to be? He's still a 10th up. And that could be enough to land him potentially within the top 6. Maybe even the top 5, depending on how well he does in sector 3. Yellow flag, that's one of the Haas cars letting the Alpine through. Here he comes up to the last corner. Is he going to be enough? Opens up the DRS, here he comes, making his way into the pits. And what could have been a very good lap is getting stopped once again here. And that is unfortunate from Alvar, who chooses to go to the pits and save the tyres, as opposed to setting a potentially faster time. Black Sherman now goes 11, 1 minute 15.3, and that might just be his last attempt. Ben looks to here. Here comes JB at the last corner. Hits 11th, maybe the best he can hope for. Coward in sector 1. He's 3/10 up. Any more improvement and this time could put him inside the top 10 as we reach the last couple of minutes of the session. Towards Minerali he comes. Nice and smooth for the two right-handers. Over the curb slightly, but still all good. What is the second? This time it's 4/10. He's almost half a second up. Here he comes now for the last couple of corners through sector 3 for what could be the last time. Here he comes now for the last 2 corners. Does the McLaren man have enough to stick it inside the top 10? He comes towards the line. What's it going to be? P11, just shy. He lost a 10th in the final sector, and that may have cost him a top 10 starting point, but this means he'll have free tyre choice for the race. As will everyone beneath him as of now, but it's not over yet. Dan's only just up on his sector 2 time. I don't see him gaining many more places. Courtney Goblin, the only driver who hasn't set a lap yet. I dare say he'll start to last for the Grand Prix. It's still late in competition. We've only got more seconds left now before this one comes to an end. Oh, and South Landlord has spun it. In the Alpha Tower, he's just sitting there waiting. He's come back out on the track where Blaze is making his way through here. But Blaze is taking a longer lap, so he's got nothing to worry about. The tyre sitting down, is from Memphis, from Curtis' crash earlier on. I don't think he's still making it off the track for something. Curtis is also retired for the session, as has Landlord, both come out. So they will hold on to their positions unless anyone can improve what they have right now. Websy has improved. Lucky has also improved recently. Over the line. Lucky doesn't like it we're doing too much. Doesn't like it we're doing any better. I dare say Alex may have lost his chance. Second flag has fallen. We're just waiting for the last of the drivers to cross the line. It doesn't like Blaze is in the position here. And that's Pope doing anything about it. He's making his way to the last couple of corners with caliber tyres. Pope now towards the line. What does he have? Does he have enough to try and make it and set in a pole position? He doesn't, but it's P3. Pope goes third, a 1 minute 14.6. And it looks like that's it. Alex and Lucky both crossing the line now. And that is it. It is South Blaze Alfa Romeo on pole position for tonight from the Recommend Grand Prix in the Racers Driving League. What a session that was. So by just under 2/10, it's Blaze who sits on pole position. It's a South front row lockout. South Blaze on pole, Landlord in second, Pope in third, Alex fourth, Websy fifth for Red Bull, Lucky sixth, Fergus seventh, BJ 8th, Paris 9th, and Alvar rounds out your top 10. Alright, well, I hope you've enjoyed this qualifying session. We'll be back in just a few moments for the start of the race. Hello everybody and welcome back to the Racers Driving League for the second round of Season 12, the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix here at Imola. Qualifying was very exciting. If you did miss it, South Blaze sits on pole position. The winner from Bahrain now has a chance to go 2 for 2 in Season 12. So we're looking forward to what should be a very exciting race. In just a few moments, the drivers will be readying up to get this one underway. There we go, the drivers now beginning to ready up, and in just a moment we'll get started on the formation lap and I'll run you through the grid. I am Zach RC, your host as always for the Racers Driving League, bringing you all the action in tonight's race. It promises to be a very good one, so make sure to stick around. Make sure to subscribe to the channel for all of the Racers Driving League action. And with that, we are just about to get underway. So as I say, on the formation lap I'll take you through the starting lineup and then we'll get ready for the start of the race. Drivers now pull away from the starting grid and make their way towards turn 1 with the formation lap. South Blaze Alfa Romeo on pole position, followed by South Landlord in second place. It's Touch Me Poke, the reigning drivers champion, in third for Alpine. With Scorson Cross to get his time to get on the way. Alex 4th for Aston Martin. It's Websy 5th for Red Bull. Then it's Lucky Lambo in 6th place for Haas. Fergus 7th in the other Alfa Romeo. It's the two Williams cars, BJ Van Leeuwen and Paris 232. Starting 8th and 9th and Rangers and tennis and Ferrari of Alpine. Luigi 17th, Dan 18th, Curtis 19th, and Curtis who crashed during qualifying starts 19th, and Courtney Goblin last for Red Bull. So have a look here at the tyres of the different starting. The majority of drivers are starting in softs. Only 4 drivers starting in mediums, and that is Ben, PJ, Zach Sherman, and Dan. So we have to see whether that alternate strategy choice can help them over the course of the race. So a look at your driver's standings going into this one. It's South Blaze who of course leads the way after his first victory of the season. It's BJ in second, Paris third, Lucky fourth, Alex fifth, Curtis sixth, PJ eighth, PJ seventh, Zach Sherman eighth. Michael being replaced by South Landlord, if I'm not mistaken. And it is taking place in 10th place in the Drivers' Championship, that's been replaced by Ben for tonight. And then the Constructors' Championship, it's Williams who lead after finishing second and third in the first race, by 35 points to Alfa Romeo's 25. It's Aston Martin, Haas, Mercedes McLaren, Alfa Tauri, Alpine, and Ferrari and Red Bull both failed to score in the first race. So here come the leaders then, making their way towards the line, and we'll be able to get this thing underway. The last of the drivers, Courtney Goblin, now forming up his final slot, in the final slot on the grid. We're ready to get underway. So here we go then, 5 red lights for the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. Round 2 of the Racers Driving League, Season 12 is underway, and it's a slow getaway from the drivers to make their way towards turn 1. It's a great start from South Blaze, but it's a decent start as well for Landlord, who's there on the outside. Have to be careful on the way down towards that first corner, make sure there's no contact. Very close here, very tight for turn 1. Nice and smooth place, has gone away. Nice and easy there. He leads the way of Landlord, and Pope's who hold on to third. They pulled away from Alex in 4th, in 5th. Peter's held to 6th. Great start from the two Williams drivers. They'll be looking to try and increase their Constructors' Championship lead today. No contact so far. One of the Ferraris has run wide. That's Alvaro's gone wide. He's losing a lot of places. He's down to P14, almost maybe P15 now. He's got Ethan on his outside, who might get better traction on the corner. And that is P15 now for Alvaro. Only got half the car onto his Ethan now leading the front. So it's Blaze who leads then as they make their way through Alpine and Rani for the first and the 32 laps in this Grand Prix. And it's Luigi Sven now dropping back. He's fallen all the way to the back of the pack, not the start Ferrari was wanted. And there goes Alvar, who may have had a spin there. We didn't quite see it, but he's still going here. No damage done by the looks of things. Being nice and careful here. Blaze makes his way through the last corner here. We've got JB battling Fergus in the race for the 9th spot. The Hashdower makes his way through. And that's P9 secure. To lead the first lap of the race. So 1 minute 19.2 time. The first lap. PJ battle. PJ's actually going to go back to Fergus. Real corner on the track finish chicane, no contact, Ethan gets him in front, and there goes Daniel loses slightly, he manages to walk into the car, and Blazy out to Blazy, I think he may have spun out, and he's spun out, and he's come off in front of the pack, and he's hit Paris is involved, he's got a 5-second penalty, yellow flags are out here, and the race leader and championship, the former race leader and championship leader, Blaze, now falling further back, Paris is a penalty as well, and that is not how they wanted to start this race. Alvar is in the pits for a set of hard tyres which could carry him to the end, but very unfortunate for Paris to get involved there, definitely not what Blaze would have wanted, but the race continues on. It's now Landlord who shows the way. Pope in second, Alex was 2 seconds back in third. Now unlucky Lambo kind of past BJ on the way down towards the top of the corner, where he looks to the inside. No chance of him going late on the brakes, he stays right behind. Get there, and DRS will be enabled when they cross the line this time. Landlord's at the fast lap now, 1 minute 17.8. Lap 3 begins, DRS now enabled for race control. Decent time for Lucky, but it's not enough to close in. Blaze now into the pits here to repair damage, and most likely see him onto a set of hard tyres for the remainder of the Grand Prix. Always a change too. Serving the penalty first for collision with Paris 232. Second change onto a set of medium tyres as well as a place in the front wing. So an awfully long stop here for Blaze. He's given a lot of work to do here, and I really don't see him being able to defend the championship lead after this one short of a major comeback. I'd like to see how he can get on here. He's almost half a lap behind the new race leader Landlord, and Post is behind him. Pope will no doubt be looking to try and take the lead here. Alvar, Paris and Blaze could all be advantages now because they're on fresher tyres which could go longer into the race. The medium and hard tyres will last longer into the race than the soft ones, but they will be a lot slower. Yellow flag in sector 3, and that is Luigi Sven who's gone around at the exit back from Milarali. He's got himself going again here. We'll keep our eye on this race for the lead. Lando didn't get the best of exit, hopefully right within it off the last corner and back towards the line. There they come now back towards the first corner. Pope with a really good run here as BJ sets the fast lap in the race at 1 minute 17.777 as Pope takes the lead here of the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix, the reigning champion, now getting himself back up front, and we'll be hoping to try and score some points today in order to get his championship challenge started. It's not over yet because Lando is still staying with him. He's definitely not falling away. He's just still for half a second behind here. Pope getting away to an extent, but not as much as he would like to because Landlord's still within DRS range. Websy's up into third now. PJ's closing down him, trying to take fourth. Alex makes a move on PJ for 7th spot. And Fergus also makes his way past Ethan in the exit of the last corner. He takes it to 10. Kirsten Mercedes is going to the pits now. He's left the Mercedes pit box. He's now onto a set of medium tyres, which could carry him to around the lap 20 mark. And JB moving up here. Lambert goes back. Lucky to make it spin. He does. Lucky Lambert has spun at the exit back to Milarali, and that's the second driver to be caught out by that corner today. And we're only 4 laps into this thing, so I dare say we could see a couple more over the course of the race. As Ferguson gets a 3-second time penalty on the first penalty, as does Dan. Those two both be tacked on to finish until the end of the race as Pope sets the fast lap. 17.3. Back at Endo with the DRS. This is going to be tight. If he goes to the move, he's not. And that's the thing that's crucial. This place is very similar to Monaco in the idea it only has one DRS zone. But it's better, you get a much better opportunity to overtake. And it looks like one of the Alfa Romeos has spun. It's Sal Blaze is in the gravel. The championship leader in the gravel here on the exit back in Milarali. He's still down in 18th place. Paris is closing on that, so he could jump to 19th within the next lap or so. And there he goes. Always Chris might manage to hang on to that one. Paris will most likely take the position here. He's open to the ERS. Trying to get himself within the DRS range. Towards the detection zone, he will have DRS. But just be careful on these tyres again until they get all the gravel off of them. Keep an eye on Paris here. As Ben gets 3-second time penalty. Paris has the DRS, but I'm not sure if he'll be able to get on play this time. Puts the second back as he has DRS off the last one, going back towards the start finish line. Hopes to get away here. He's pulling out a decent advantage now of back to turn 1 here, and the DRS wide open for Landlord. He's closing in using the tab of the DRS. It won't be enough for him to retake the lead. BJ makes a low pass well now for third place. BJ back on the podium. This could be a very good opportunity for BJ to take the championship lead after finishing second in the previous race in Bahrain. So here a very good shot to despite Paris being down in 19th. We could also have a chance at taking the Drivers' Championship as well. Also, William pair with tips to do well after how well they did at Alfa Romeo in season 11. Think back to the last race of the season where those two put teamwork together. That resulted in BJ essentially sacrificing the race. Nothing to fight for those two on that front from Romeo, but now they're Williams. It's a new season, a fresh start, and a really good opportunity for those guys to Luigi Spence may have just spun out there. He's got himself going again. That was closing in now. It's a full 8 tenths behind. Now it's just 6 tenths. Makes the last corner. With help of the ERS, he definitely could have a good shot of reaching the lead. But will he use the ERS very early on in the race? The ERS now wide open. Will it be enough for him to close in? The gap now within half a second. Will he try and go for a late move to top the run? Is he closing in enough? Will he look to the outside? He doesn't. Hope in the middle of the racetrack. Nice, legal and fair. And that's why he's holding on to the race lead for the time being. Now staying right there with him in case Hope makes a mistake. Lucky in the pits here perhaps. Keeping a consistent eye on this race from top to bottom. Let's see. Back a bit now against BJ. The Red Bull driver. Second back. 4 seconds back to JB. 2.5 back to PJ. How much is closing on him? Drivers like South, Blaze, Alvar, Paris and Curtis, they'll be needing a safety car of some kind in order to really get themselves back in the race. Actually only gets a 3-second time penalty from Oscar Williams running 13th. Landon's closer once again this time than it was the last time. The gap was 0.6 tenths then, now it's 0.3. So the last corner who comes in there with a very good chance here. He's lost a bit of the last corner, so he's going to lose a bit of time. But he's still just got within half a second. The DRS opens wide up. Down the race track, they come to the start of lap number 8. He might try and move inside into turn 1. We'll put Fendi inside. There goes Landlord around the outside. Will it be enough to take the lead? It will. Into the first chicane. It's Landlord once again returning to the race lead. Hope back in second place. It's definitely not over yet though. Hope's a lot faster through this next chicane than Landlord is. And the Red Bull, and that could be about to change here because he could be about to find his way past Dan, who's gained 7 places so far, but Connie's gained 8 places, as has JB and Haas. Of course, the guy who's lost out the most is Blaze, of course, 17 places. So that could be 16 here. He makes it past Alvar, down towards turn 1, he's got the DRS up, he's almost no DRS left, but he's taken back P17 through the first chicane. DRS hits begin lap number 9. Well, it's only the same sort of move that Landlord made again. Just one lap to go. He looks to the inside this time. He should get past nice and easy. And there he goes to the first chicane. It's still once again both at the top. Still right there. I used the DRS to help him. But he's made a bit of a mistake there, so he could try and make a move to the outside. Chose the outside instead of the inside, where he could have gone for it, but Coach is great for defending that inside run. So all is good on that front. start of lap number 10 here. The Landlord coming up, he makes way into the pit stop. In comes Landlord. We could be about to see the first drivers making their first tyre changes. But BJ lost it off the last corner. Websy's now right with him. Will the DRS be enough though? And the race for second as Websy looks outside. BJ defends the inside run. There's contact, but Websy makes his way through. The lightest of touches between the Red Bull and the Williams. Websy is through regardless. Landlord then making his way out of pits. Medium tyres. Those could potentially take him to the end of the race, but he may be looking for soft tyres come the end of the Grand Prix. And there's one of the Mercedes drivers, it's Curtis, who's spun at the exit out in Raleigh. Closing on in here. He's defending the pits for Ferrari. Medium tyres do look like they're going to be the common choice throughout the second stage of the race. Pope unfortunately unable to run the Untitled Chapter like himself enjoys doing, in which he chooses to qualify on the... Oh! It appears we've had a connection error here, you guys, so I am currently out of the session, so I'm going to try my best to get back in here. So sorry about that. Not quite sure what's happened. That's never happened before. I'm going to try and get ourselves back in here as quickly as we can. Apologies for the inconvenience there, guys. I do believe we are making our way back into the session. Hopefully we won't have missed too much. There he goes, nice and easy. Beat it back into second place. Maybe now runs fourth. Alex needs to put the way to fix in. What kind of tyres will change? Change to medium tyres for Alex. And it's hard tyres for Ethan. He's away. So far, half the pack have made stops. Only driver outside the top 10 to have stayed out so far is Huggy in the McLaren. JB now with a 3-second time penalty. So Webster's will come a little bit there, he's come over the curb, BJ sees his chance, he looks around the outside, here they go, they're going side by side into the next chicane. Then he comes out to me later on the brakes, and it's Websy who backs out, BJ up into second place. I don't think Websy's done yet though, because he's right there behind the Williams. Towards the line, Pope continues to stretch his advantage. He continues to grow since Landlord made his way into the pits. How long will the leader stay out for? designed to give you a lot speed boost advantage when you're second of the car in front. And it's definitely been paying off for these two. Back and forth. The battle now is over. BJ Seeds into 50 dumps. We ask now, not quite sure whether they might have gone to set B and set hard tyres. BJ and Ben ended up going for. Here he comes now. BJ into the last pit stall. Change onto a set of medium tyres. Just over half the race is still to go. He could potentially make it. Give him a safety car and he may be able to stay on those mediums. But it all comes down to timing. Now we're back up to 6th place. Stan gets hit with a 3-second time penalty. Goblin and Huggy now in both in the pits. Bits. When will Pope make his stop? We do have the gaps here between Pope and Landor. That's what we're really keeping about. The last corner. Here he comes now. This is it. And where is Landor? The mistake here could be the difference to whether he takes the next first place or loses it. Pope into the pits here. Onto set of medium tyres. Didn't get the best selections there. Webster takes the lead. I think he might have enough. Here he comes, and he does. So Landlord takes a net first place when the pit stops, meaning when the pit stops are cycled through and everyone's had a stop. That means that Landlord will be in first position provided there are no mistakes. There's actually on to P4 for Aston Martin. Still needs to make a stop. So only 3 drivers are yet to make a stop, and that's the rest of the Websy. Dan who runs in 2nd place, and Zach who runs in 4th. Alex making his way up past Goblin for 9th. We're looking to get around as quickly as we can. Landlord. He's already on his 5 seconds back. Very late on the brakes there. Very late in there, running to the Aston Martin. Stayed out. DRS to get past. There he goes. Outside. Close in. 5 seconds. Net racing. Yellow flag. That's one of the Ferraris. And that's Alvar who's spun out into Akamilarani once again. He's on the gravel here, could be doing serious damage to those hard tyres. That'll bring him down to the pack as Pope now gets a 3-second time penalty for wanting to be assuming that the track limits most likely. I don't want to do a clean race so far. He's battle Pope for the lead. He's come out on top in the pit stops, and he has money penalties to play for that. About 7 seconds behind Webster, so he moves out to that with the race lead. He's got his teammates just behind him. That's how he's holding the finish. Let's see. Quite late for this. We'll go forward. Stays out. Landlord now running 2nd place. Leaves his teammate into the first chicane. Around the outside, Dan backs off to allow him through. His job, should he choose to stay out, his job for the remainder of the stint will most likely be to hold off Pope for as long as he can. Around to try and get away, so a real team game here. Alright, so Lionel now back in the lead. The gap's still about 4.5 seconds down Pope. Jack Sherman still running fourth. Although only one or two drivers who are yet to make a stop. Webster's made his stop. He's now down to 9th place. There's a couple of cars in front of him. Champion is car over slightly here. Could potentially see a change in weather. Ben here, right behind Goblin and JB. Track now almost completely overcast. Will we see a few drops of rain and that could focus racing chaos? Once in that hit with a 3-second time penalty. JB still holding off Goblin. Landlord has managed to get away from Dan here. Pope remains just under 4.5 behind. JB looks to the outside, very quick in that Red Bull. JB almost as if he's slowed up a little bit. Regardless, that puts the Red Bull driver up into 6th place. Both drivers to score their first points in the championship this season. Between Landlord and Pope, the gap is 4 seconds. Yellow flag in sector 1, and that's South Blaze out. The championship leader, South Blaze, his race has been going pouring off, and now he's out of the race. Might be able to see him there. He's in the wall at Tamburello. Not what we want to see, and he'll definitely be losing the championship lead after tonight's race. And that is provided that BJ finishes in the points. It finishes higher than 6th place, which he is currently doing. There's no one coming out of safety car. Hope Dan sees defeat and enters the pits. Does he know anything that I don't know right now? Change over to set of soft tyres. So blazing out the session that brings us down to 19 runners on lap number 19. Track overcast, but if Dan just kept the soft, then I can only assume either a wet period is coming in a couple of laps' time, he's trying to get a good run on said soft tyres, or the track is just merely overcast, and that'll be how he's winning the race. Hope still closing in. The gap now 2 seconds between the two leaders. We could be about to see a very interesting battle between these two in a lap's time. Actually, I'm still holding on those medium tyres. Only driver to have not made a stop yet. If I look at things, it does look like I'm most likely coming out around top of 13. We're just closing in here. One of only 6 drivers who have not had a penalty so far. Have a look at those penalties. Most penalties right now, JB in 8 seconds. BJ now, right there with Zach Sherman. Down the main straight they fly. The Williams driver pulls to the left, and that should be the place for him to drop down nice and easy. Great stuff from BJ. There's now work to do if he wants to close in. 8-second gap. Close. Further 11 seconds behind. For 11 seconds behind Landlord here. Websy makes his way past JB. He's forcing a bit wide there. Once it is over for JB though, because here comes Alex on the left. He bracks out going through the chicane here, trying to potentially try to get a better exit off the next turn. Not look inside, doesn't park the space. Close that gap. Maybe fail here. The gap might be increasing. Big difference here between the two leaders is whereas Pope has very little ERS left right now, Landlord still has a good 70%. Of course, with the ERS giving you more speed down the straights, with extra energy being put in the car, then that could be crucial later on in the Grand Prix when, should Pope take the lead, Landlord wants to fight back and try and stay in the hunt. And definitely doesn't look like we've seen that battle here. We've got just over 11 laps to go. This has been very exciting so far. Alex now passing JB. And around goes JB in the Haas. Around he goes. He's had to wait for everyone else to go back through. Coming up just in front of his teammate here. Lucky makes it through the other one. Unfortunate for JB here, who falls out of the points. And down to P14. That will give him work to do. Not to mention it's second half of penalties. Quick reminder here that Pope also does. But do remind you, Pope also has 3 second time penalty. So he still has work to do when he takes the lead from. Should he take the lead from Landlord? He has to put up 3 second advantage in order to be officially considered in the lead and win a chance of winning the race. Even so, he's still closing in a 2.5 second gap against what was 4.5 laps ago. So he's closing a full 2 seconds. He's doing a very good job. It's still Landlord in control. PJ continues to drop back in. The gap 10.2 seconds in the front now. Webby incredibly close to Ben in the Alpine. Russell's doing very well so far. Oh, and there goes Alex off the track. And Alex is out of the race. What on earth just happened there? We caught it in the background. We didn't actually see the impact. And I believe that may be and it is a safety car. And this changes everything with 10 laps to go. The safety car has been deployed. This changes things in the way of the race for the lead. Pope is now, the gap now within 2 seconds. What will Landlord choose to do? What will Pope choose to do? The majority of drivers on medium tyres. Goblin's on soft tyres, but he can run them for 7 laps. And they'll run just over half the race by the time the race is over. Should he stay out? This could put Dan in the AlphaTauri in a great situation. He's only been on those soft tyres for 2 laps, so leaving it late could really help him. Zach Sherman, this is the break he's been looking for. He's been on those medium tyres for 21 laps, and he could easily go on to a set of soft tyres. Now, if on both the leaders, both likely in for a set of soft tyres. Pope's in, Landlord's in. BJ fits up, we're expecting almost everyone. Let's make a stop at this point, apart from potentially Dan, who will likely to stay out. Callum could also afford to stay out once he stays out here. And that will bring him up to second position behind the safety car. He comes out in front of Pope, and that will not be what the Drivers' Champion would have wanted to see. Alex out of the race, brings down to 18 runners. PJ and Dan now in great positions here. Websy also stayed out. Ferguson does have intermediate tyres. What's going on there? Does he know something we don't? Like he wants to have intermediate tyres as well. So it does look like we're going to be getting ready for a late phase of rain in this one. 3 drivers now on intermediates. Well, if it's going to be rain, I'm not expecting light rain, because a lot of these drivers may have known this and stayed out on dry tyres that could still easily run in light conditions. Alvar's on those hard 20 laps. Of course, hard tyres, C3 tyres designed to last that long, but may start dropping off towards the end of this one. So Landlord then is your leader from Websy, Pope in 3rd, PJ 4th, Dan 5th, BJ 6th, and that will be him on course to take the championship lead should things stay the same, if I am not mistaken. Zach Sherman 7th, Courtney Goblin 8th, Ben in 9th, Luigi Sven in 10th for the first time today inside the top 10. Ferguson 11th, he's one of the 3 drivers who switched to intermediates. Ethan 12th, Lucky 13th, also on inters. Paris 14th, Alvar 15th, JB 16th, Buggy 17th, the last driver on those weather tyres, and Curtis 18th, and of course Alex and Blaze both out of the race. So it looks like we're going to be going here for 1 or 2 more laps before we get started again, and that'll give us a good 7 or 8 laps before we finish. The question here still is, what's going to happen with this potential wet weather three drivers onto intermediates. Are they expecting heavy rain from him in the race enough for those tyres to actually come into effect, or has it been a huge gamble that's gone wrong as Curtis is going into pits? Huggy will be the last driver disregarding Curtis, who needs to catch up, and that will most likely mean that we get going on this lap. It all depends on where Curtis is by the time we get to X2, and I do dare say I may have seen one or two raindrops there. This could be it. This could be what those three on intermediate tyres have been waiting for. It's now 4 on intermediate, sorry, because Curtis has made his way in. That's their vintage as well. Huggy's just closing in still. So we'll go for another lap. We'll go back to racing again. That'll give Curtis time to close in, and that'll also give time for the rain to come if it is coming. Like I say, I may have seen a few raindrops. That may have been my imagination. See what everyone else chooses to do. Anyone choose to come in now? Let's stay out, gamble on those dry tyres for the second track position. Make their choices here. They're all staying out. Curtis needs to close in here. But their set shouldn't take too long. Almost like back to racing next time. There are the raindrops starting to arrive. The rain could make things a lot harder for these guys on dry tyres, but Curtis, Huggy, Lucky and Furness all need to work their way through the pack in order to stand a chance of taking the win. Drivers like Landlord, Pope, BJ, they'll need to stay out on those dry tyres, and they'll need to be nice and careful. We could see him tiptoeing around the track by the end of the race, and we could see one of these 4 on the intermediates taking the victory. It all comes down to how hard the rain starts to come down. Curtis still hasn't closed all the way in, so will we go racing this time? Nope, it looks like one more lap, and that'll give more time. Wait, no, there we go. Safety car in this lap. Curtis will need to be close right up to the back of the pack here when we get back underway. And even if he's not, those intermediate tyres should help him. The question is, what will Landlord choose to do on the start? Will he choose to back everyone up, or will he choose to try and get away? It's all to play for here in these last 7 laps here at Imola. Curtis now closing up to the back of the pack. Everyone with a full charge, pretty much a full charge of ERS. Save for Curtis Mercedes. BJ's got a penalty for contact with Zach Sherman. Here we go then, Landlord with no penalties whatsoever. He's got a decent chunk of advantage to start this thing. All those soft tyres, hold out with the rain imminent. Green flag back in the air, 7 more laps to go here at Imola. He's got a great getaway there. He's quite leading almost a second here on the way back to turn 1. Webbsy's closing in. Pope may try and look for a move. Will he go to the inside? He won't, he stays in line. And I wouldn't be surprised if you saw any contact here as BJ's run onto the curbs there. Nice and clean with it here. The top 3 have pulled away very quickly. Landlord from Webbsy, then Pope. Zach Sherman passing Connie Goblin for 7th place. And there goes Ben to the outside of Goblin, looking for the 8th spot. Zach Sherman looking around trying to pass BJ and Khaled. Sorry, BJ, yeah. BJ now up into 5th place. Zach up into 6th. He could try and take 5th. BJ, that hard tyre strategy might not pay off as much as he thought it would. Alvar's already driving back. This chance of Wednesday. Come on, yellow flag. He takes it to Webbsy out of the race. What on earth has happened? What has happened to Webbsy? He's spun it. Minerali, and it cuts out a driver in the worst way possible. A VSC has been deployed. Virtual safety car. The safety car will not make its way out onto the track, but everyone will have to slow up to around 40% of the race speed. Webbsy out late on in a race that could have finished so well for Red Bull, and that brings him down to what could be only a mere 2 points, maybe even 1. And Landlord makes his way into the pits now, and that could change everything. It now leaves Dan out front fighting for the victory. Landlord choosing to make his way onto a set of intermediates. The rain coming down fast enough now. We're about to experience a real Russian Grand Prix scenario on the hand. The top 5 all on soft tyres. Luigi in the pits, JB into the pits, Paris into the pits. So everyone except those drivers in the top 5 have pitted. So they have an advantage, but they're on weaker tyres. Fergus lucky, Huggy and Curtis could be a major advantage here. With just 5 more laps to go and we get back to racing again. I have no idea when that might be. But the leaders are taking nice and careful here throughout the rally. Don't be on the throttle too much there, Pope. You may spin out. He holds on to it. Dan loses slightly, but he's okay. Everyone on soft tyres makes through Raleigh nice and clean. Fergus, the green flag now back out. Fergus is in prime position to potentially take this victory. Should the leaders choose to pit? Will Pope choose to stay out? Let's keep an eye on penalties here later on in this race. That could change things. Everyone except the drivers in the top 5 now in intermediates. Pope stays out. DRS now enabled. It's not wet enough to disable it. None of the top 5 is caved. That's Fergus. Down the main straight, DRS open. Now he comes back towards turn 1. Will it be enough? He looks inside of Ethan. Has to back out of it. Curtis now up into 8th place, battling Huggy in the McLaren. There's contact. And DRS has been disabled. It's too wet. I'm saying the drivers on the soft tyres could be a huge disadvantage here. It all depends on how long it takes Fergus to make his way through. He's a full 8.5 seconds behind Pope here. And he's got the capability to push it in past the track where they don't. Fergus down to 5th place, around the outside of Ethan. Great work there. And he comes Lucky just behind him, so Ethan's not done yet. Into Ackerman and Riley. Will Lucky try it? He's not going to try, he would need a lot more luck to put that one off. BJ now battling down into the chicane. A bit of contact. BJ was not really driven into, but there may have been contact there. And then goes Benjamin, trying to go 3 abreast with these guys. Has to back out of it, give him space. And on soft tyres, it's not the kind of battle he wants to be having. It's allowing Pope to get away as Ben looks around the outside. Fergus closing in on all 3 of these guys now. Even without the DRS, he may have a good chance of doing this. Ben running a tab wide there. Lucky now right with him. Ben into the pits, BJ into the pits. They're both going in. But Dan hasn't given up the chase and Pope continues to stay out. Fergus now past Dan, as is Lucky. It's now a 4-lap sprint to see whether Fergus can pull this off or not. He's got to get within 3 seconds. Sorry, he's got to pull out a 3-second advantage over Pope in order to win the race. He's got to pull out a 3-second advantage over Lucky as well. So the Haas driver could be in prime position to win. Dan, like I say, hasn't given up the chase yet. This has changed things big time, where a decent number of contenders who could have won the race today, who are considered favourites, safe for Pope and potentially Lucky, and maybe Fergus, I'm not entirely sure. Landlord's back there in 8th place. The chase might be over for him. Ethan can just drop back there. The fun is not done for Ethan. Multiple drivers making their way past him. He's down to P7 now. This late downpour has really changed things in the way of strategy. As Dan is getting past left, right and centre as well. Fergus now right there with Pope. Will he give in? Now right there behind the Alpine, he sees his chance. Fergus takes the lead. And Pope with that gives up the chase. Into the pits he comes. And this puts Lucky in prime position to win this thing, because he's only got 3 seconds of penalties compared to Fergus's 6. He's got to stay within 3 seconds of the Alfa Romeo. He will win this thing. And he's already made a mistake. There goes Fergus, and Lucky takes the lead. New leader. Just under 3 laps to go. As I say, this late downpour has definitely changed things. Everyone, if I'm not mistaken, now on intermediate tyres. A save for Dan and Ethan, who are still going here. They continue to stay out on those soft tyres. Order may have evened out now. As Luigi's Sven goes to 3-second time penalty. But it shouldn't affect him too much. Zach Sherman now battling Paris for P11. And then to race what Pride here, they slight touch the side pods there and make their way towards the left hander. What he's got to give. So no one gives, and there goes Zach Sherman, who's been tapped by Paris, and around he goes. He saves it, holds on to it, but that is his chance of any points today now gone. Very unfortunate for the Aston Martin driver, who's been doing so well so far. But unfortunately, his chances may have just faded as Paris now makes it up into P10 and potentially could try and take P9 away from Luigi Sven. And there's contact once again. That's the second time Paris has made contact with someone within a lap. Luigi is back around the outside. Paris seeing fit there to rescind the place before trying to earn it back again. Tries to go around the outside. No contact. Paris holds onto it here. And there's Dan just in front of him here, so he's going to be holding up big time. 2 laps to go here for Lucky Lambert, the race leader. Now with another 3-second time penalty, he's up to 6 seconds. Dan with a 5-second time penalty for speed in the pit lane. He's finally giving up the chase. That puts him down to P16. Ethan also giving in. So now everyone on intermediate tyres. The rest of the Grand Prix. 1.5 laps to go. It looks like Haas will be taking this victory home, and this could be a decent game for them. In the Constructors' Championship, they're already in 4th, and 25 points could be crucial. No idea who's going to take over the Championship lead now, after the results today. Looking at the top 10, most likely it will be Lucky Lambert, who came in 4th in the first race. It does look like he'll be taking the Championship lead, with BJ out of the points. Pope only just within the points. Of course, he wasn't playing a Blaze out of the race. Paris down 8th place. Alex, of course, also out. He's lucky he starts the final lap of the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. What a great race it's been. That late safety car, plus the addition of the wet weather to the action, has only meant more entertainment. Here comes making his way through the chicane now. PJ into the first chicane, take P6, so it'll still be a decent number of points for Red Bull. PJ is a little bit wide here, and that's going to allow Paris to take P7. Could take P6, but it will most likely will take P6 in this one. So he's going to have less penalty time. That should illustrate itself. Can't get into this one. A late mistake from Lucky. Nothing there. Nice. Lucky Lambert by name, wouldn't quite say lucky by nature, but the strategic break was definitely one he needed. One of the Ferraris is fun, that's Luigi Sven. He's out of the points. Zach Sherman also out of the race, but here comes the race leader, Lucky Lambert, through to take his first win of the season. Lucky Lambert wins the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. Fergus comes home in 2nd place. It'll be Curtis who finishes on the podium for Mercedes. Great race for him in the end. He gained if we have a look at things here, he gained a total of 15 places on the World Championship flag. Comes home 4th because Landlord has just beaten him there on the penalties. Huggy at 5th for the moment. I think he'll hold on to that spot. Here comes Courtney Goblin through Pope have enough to try and move up on places. He takes P8 in the end. Paris up into 8th place. Courtney Goblin in 7th. BJ in 6th. What a great race it's been, and it's Lucky Lambert, your winner here tonight. Fergus 2nd, Landlord 3rd, Curtis 4th, Huggy 5th, BJ 6th, Courtney Goblin 7th, Paris 8th, Pope in 9th in the end, and JB comes by 8th, snatching the final point at the expense of PJ's expenses. Yellow flag in sector 3 there, that was the only one made underneath him. Makes his way over the line then. But it is the pass man, Lucky Lambert, who takes his first victory of season 12. And most likely the championship lead with it once all the points have been tallied. Driver of the day goes to Courtney Goblin for his performances. Didn't do too bad a job in the slightest for Red Bull. He be very proud of what he's done tonight. And the 3 drivers on the podium can just be very proud of what they've accomplished over the course of this evening. It's been a great evening of racing. I do hope you've enjoyed it. I definitely have. Kind of late race restart. We're going to go back and watch again and again. And it was a great finish. And it's Lucky Lambert who takes the victory. His first of the season. And the Drivers' Championship League with it. Have a look then one last time at the final results before we bring things to a close here tonight. As I said, I do hope you guys have enjoyed it, and do consider subscribing if you haven't already. So it's Lucky Lambert who wins it then, from Ferguson second for Alfa Romeo, Landlord in third from second place on the grid, Curtis in fourth, he came from 19th and finished in fourth, Huggy in fifth, BJ sixth, Connie Goblin in seventh place from last, Paris in eighth, Hope in 9th, and JB rounds off your top 10. So we thank you for watching tonight's stream of the Racers Driving League Season 12 of the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new for all the latest audio action. And with that, we shall see you guys next time. Goodbye.